final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. And the Cowboys will kick it away to start. Fielded in the end zone, it's Barfield. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Hawaii's offense will have the ball first. There are always butterflies to start a game, and when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, Dave, we played in these games before. Everything just...
He's got it! And he's brought down after a huge completion. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. Davis looking to pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Going to try to get it himself. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. And the Rainbow Warriors will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So Wyoming's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how's the guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not correct. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was 2 big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start.
False start off offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the 1st down? You need your guys to have a little bit more.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. Davis will throw. Oh, they're after him. Got his man downfield. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. Bringing the heat.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii!
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gives it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They're in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Richardson. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Under fire. They'll run the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. Let's talk for just a moment about Wyoming. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down. The Cowboys will send out the punt unit. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Davis looking to pass. Makes the grab. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Got him downfield. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room, it's Sims. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Rainbow Warriors now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive line.
He lobs one high down the left side. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Punt is on its way. And you just won't see a more effective punt than that. Out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Trying to buy a little room with that shotgun run, and they were lucky to get it back up to the 3. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The play action fake. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Here's the pressure. And some room to work. Forced out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, and that's the kind of play that can really get a drive going. And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Picked off. Bringing it back. The 20. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 10-yard line, and what an example of the defense setting up the yoke. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Great style points on that catch, but they didn't pick up any yardage.
And this offense shows they... aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's got his man.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Warriors! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Here comes the heat. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. This offense has it with really good field position. Davis will throw. Gets it out quickly. The offense will have to use its 1st time out of the half.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easy.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well. Offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Hits him with a stiff arm. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first.
Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Cowboys can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Gets it past the marker. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half. Almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll move the tight end. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down and run. At the 45 on its way. Oh, and the ball's out after that big play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Cowboys can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the left. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
How about that? I mean, they knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Davis looking to pass. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Unloads to the wideout. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And as a a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. From the gun, running back on the move. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. On the move at the 30. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Punts it out of the air. Now the connection takes it to the 11. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
The Rainbow Warriors will move the sticks.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on 3rd.
Ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
And that's hard to swallow. You're in scoring position. You got set up perfectly inside the 5-yard line. Everything looking good. You can't fumble the football. You got to take care of it. Man, what a missed opportunity for this offense.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue.
And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, the inside give. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Richardson. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. I'm sure they would have liked to have locked up the bowl.